Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we finally begin our journey into the Witch Queen. It has been a very long wait, but the day has finally come. 2/22/22, and I couldn't be more excited. We finally got into the servers. I'm not going to waste any time. I just want to say thank you guys for the support. I'm going to post these on YouTube as we go through the campaign and pretty much just all the cool stuff that we see. So if you're not subscribed yet, do so. I promise you it'll be worth it. But without further ado, thank you so much for the support. Sit back, relax, grab some snacks. We're jumping into a warlock, and let's do this. Here we go. Jumping into a warlock. We're not wasting any time. I'm super excited. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thanks for watching. Much love to each of you.
In times of crisis, people look to their leaders for answers. But ever since the planets were ripped from our sky, it seems all I can offer are more questions. And now, with Mars returned, I hardly know where to start.
Dude, I can't believe we're back on Mars. Like, this is so exciting.
Where is she?
Your theory was correct. The relic is of the pyramids. There's no doubt.
Word is out about Mars.
I need more time.
The Cabal are mobilizing. We need to... secure the camp!
Dude, they really put a fresh coat of paint on this too. Like, it looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that armor too.
Wait. It seems they have another target.
What are they aiming at?
Savathun.
Look at that ship, dude. Holy moly. Look at that. Look at that giant horseshoe. Oh, man. All right, guys, so here it is. Obviously, we've been talking about this in some previous videos, talking about the normal campaign that you can do, but we've already agreed to do the legendary. So rise to a greater challenge in this legendary version of the Witch Queen campaign. Enjoy it alone or with a fire team of friends. We're going to go solo for this for sure. You will face harder missions and stronger combatants. Recommended for experienced players with a broad arsenal to draw upon. So you can switch to classic difficulty at any time, complete all missions in legendary campaign to claim the rewards below. So we get exotic armor, which is nice, but the big thing is that we will get 1520 power out the gate. So we'll immediately hit the soft cap upon completing this campaign, which is huge. Definitely a time saver. Plus 8 upgrade modules, and it looks like to be a pretty dope emblem. So without further ado, let's do this, man. We're going legendary. Full legendary mode, baby. Let's do it. The modifiers... activity is at a fixed difficulty, heavily shielded and highly aggressive combatants. So chafe, which is radar is disabled. Galvanized combatants have more stealth and are more difficult to stun. And then fire pit, when defeated, acolytes spawn fire pools that cause damage over time. Let's do it. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yes, man, we've been waiting so long for this. It feels good that it's finally here. We finally made it. All right, I don't even know what weapons we have. We got a shotgun. Like, what are we gonna do with this? I think we're gonna rock our Oh, dude, this looks great. All right, fix the sounds. You already know it. I'll just, everything would be a 7. All right, so we got run our transversives naturally. But I think in terms of weapons, let's maybe we'll go with our hung jury. What do you guys think? And I think, well, let's go with our shoddy. We'll go with our blasphemer. Oh, we got the void 3.0. Oh, we got to do this. Finally, a launchable melee. Y'all, this changes the game. I got so sick of the straight up hand melee for so long. It feels good that we'll actually get a projectile like we did with solar. So launch an unstable ball of void energy that detonates when it nears a target, pushing them away from the blast and making them volatile. Wow. So we got fragments here. We already got a couple aspects. Oh, we got all 3. Let's check this one out. Feed the void. Defeat a target with a void ability to activate Devour. Oh, that's pretty cool. This one, cast a rift to create a void soul. When you damage a target with a weapon, your void soul flies to them and drains them, doing damage and weakening them. Wow, that's pretty cool. When a target is being drained, you are granted grenade and melee energy if running healing rift, or health if running empowering. Wow. And then chaos accelerant. So hold to overcharge your grenade, making it deadlier and more effective. Okay, remember that for axiom bolts. Okay, and it shows what you get for each one. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. But I think we're gonna go with the let's just try the void soul. And can we do this one too? For Devour? Dude, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. We'll start with that. Look at all the grenades we'll get. We got Vortex, obviously, and Axiom Bolt, but we'll eventually get our hands on Suppressor, Void Wall, Void Spike, and Magnetic Grenade. Dude, this changes the game. Oh, look at all these grenades that we get now. This really changes the game. Balance Glide, Strafe Glide, and Blink. Okay. And we'll keep the Healing Rift on. In terms of fragments, it looks like we already got some starting ones. Void ability, final blows cause targets to explode. Okay, let's pop that one. What about this one? Melee final blows grant grenade energy. You know I love my grenades, man. I love my grenades. What about void buffs applied to you? Invisibility, overcharge, and devour have increased duration, but you lose 10 recovery. Or echo of leeching. Melee final blows start health regeneration for you and nearby allies. That's dope. Echo of domineering. After suppressing a target, you gain greatly increased mobility for a short duration, and your equipped weapon is reloaded from reserves. Wow. But you get plus 10 discipline. And this one, Echo of Dilation. When crouched, you sneak faster and gain enhanced radar resolution. What? Let's throw this one on. Why not? We have Echo of Undermining. Your void grenades weaken targets, but you get minus 20 discipline. Dude, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Echo of Reprisal. Final blows when surrounded by combatants grant super energy. And then Echo of Remnants. Your lingering grenade effects, Vortex Grenade, Void Wall, Void Spike, and Axiom Bolt have increased duration. Wow. All right, well, let's go with this one. Super energy. So we'll start off with Echo of Reprisal, Dilation, Expulsion, and Exchange. Melee final blows grant grenade energy. Yeah, let's go with that and see how that does. Dude, that's massive. That's absolutely massive. In terms of weapons, we'll run the Hothead, and let's pop our Graviton Lance, right? Why not? In fact, I'm gonna go with the OG Void build. This is what I've been running for years, except it would appear that I don't have my Nezarec Sin. That makes me incredibly sad. Incredibly sad. All right, well, in that case, we could at least run maybe Mantle of Battle Harmony. Enhanced Scatter Grenades. Do we have Scatter Grenades anymore? Oh, that's what we're rocking right now. That's what we're rocking right now. All right, you know what? Let's go with this. This will be our starter look. We got the full void look on right now. All right, guys. Without further ado, let's jump into the campaign.
Establishing hidden operations near the cradle. What's your location?
We're in some kind of crop field.
What you see is a window into the Golden Age. Mars has returned with temporal instabilities, and Savathun's presence here is no coincidence.
We believe the reappearance of Mars drove her out of hiding, and our intel says she may be in a weakened state. The Cabal fleet is blocking the flight path onto her ship. We need you to find a way to get up there and track Savathun down.
Can we jump in here?
Be our only chance to strike.
Oh. Interesting. Remnants of the Golden Age. When the world of Mars was brimming with life. This is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so you already know we're in the legendary campaign, so this is not going to be easy. It's actually going to be rather challenging. But we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. Energy weapons deal bonus damage to shielded enemies. Oh, see, we already know that, though. We got this. We're gonna be popping crazy grenades. Oh, it wasn't reloaded. Why was that not reloaded? All right, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yo, we're about to be a void master right now. All right, here we go.
The Cabal are setting up a giant cannon. I have an idea. Head inside and get me to a console.
I think I'm going to trade my shoddy out for my spoiler alert. This has become one of my favorite weapons, and you can get void on it too. We just toss a grenade, we'll get some void. It'll have a void effect, which is pretty cool. And I put the full auto retrofit on it, so now it's a beast. If I can aim. No! Let's go. Dude, I love this weapon, man. It just does everything you want it to. Do I have all of my armor pieces? Oh, everything got taken off. Rip. All right, I just gotta toss some of this stuff on.
Bring me to the console. Let's see how this cannon works.
All right, let me just make sure everything else is here.
Queen Mara conducted that ritual. I thought Savathun would go into hiding. So why is she showing herself again so soon? Seems too reckless for a god of cunning.
All right, is there anything here? Oh, dude, we don't have anything, y'all. Holy moly. Riding that struggle bus. Uses melee cooldown when using your class ability. Yeah, why not, right? Why not? I guess we'll double down on that. Double outreach. I dig it. I dig it. All right, let's do it. Forgot some of your mods will get taken off at the start of a new expansion like this. That animation is sick, though. Yo, it's like a Kamehameha of sorts. Like just the animation, yo, that's so dope. Get blown up. It's true what they say. I mean, the campaign is definitely, it feels tougher. Like the enemies are definitely a bit more aggressive.
We need fuel, power, and projectile control. You'll be the projectile, of course. I know what you're thinking, but trust me, this will work. My plans always work. Let's start with opening the fuel lines.
Let's go. This weapon has been around since like vanilla D2, and to this day has been one of my favorite weapons in the game. I'm still using it like 5 years later. Ripperonis, dude. We got destroyed. Dude, I love that. What a time to be a Warlock main, right? Holy moly. However, I did hear that that Titan shield throw is pretty nasty too. Just wanted to pop all my grenades. Let's go.
One down, Guardian. One more to go.
Oh no, it's not again. Not again. Damage. Not gonna run away from the scatter grenade. What are you talking about? Let's go. All right, so far, I mean, for a legendary campaign, I'd like to think that we're holding our own pretty well, you know? Definitely could be worse. Gonna have to mess around with the Void 3.0 a lot more to find, like, figure out, like, how it works, you know?
2 lines open.
Dude, that's so sick. I love the melee now. Like, it makes me want to run Claws of Ahamkara, so I can get 2 melees. Run that with Monte Carlo. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's about to be nasty. It's about to be nasty. The potential is definitely there. Let's go. We going the right way?
Next up,
inside. It's nasty. All right, activate the generator. There's another one though. Oh my gosh, the worst time to reload. Dude, how do you get up there? Let's go put the damage on him. Trying to get that canister back there. Yo, this music is epic though. Very epic. So far I like it. So far I like it. And we'll be doing a video, a discussion video talking about the first 60 minutes or, you know, just my general first impressions of the campaign so far. I want to really dive in first to get a good sense of it.
I wouldn't show up with a giant ship. It's like saying, "Here I am, come kill me." Or maybe Savathun's waving a red flag at a bull. Maybe we're the bull.
All right, I think I'm going to swap out the or run with the shoddy instead. What do you guys think? I mean, I feel like that could be good. I've really been liking the Graviton. You know, it could be good too. Yeah, let's stick with what we know, you know? Let's stick with what we know. We got some good builds. So let's just keep doing that. All right. What we're doing has definitely been working. So no need to get crazy about it, you know?
Override codes to get the lift moving. Only Cabal engineers carry them.
Look at this. This weapon is great for crowd control too. The perfect weapon for a mission like this. It's nasty. Yo, I feel powerful. I feel powerful as my warlock right now. I said, come and get me, you know? Lift override codes. All right, they're really coming for us though. Let's try to clear some space. We like walked right into it. Walked right into it. I'm just gonna stay back here. I gotta remember, you know, this is legendary, so we can't be too thirsty, you know. I was about to say, homie really didn't want to die. Oh my gosh, please die. I realized my weapon of choice in that scenario was definitely not optimal, you know? It was actually kind of messy, but we made it work. All right, so what do we have to do? Oh, here it is.
Lift is active. Just have to adjust the trajectory.
Let's go. And a second chest for that legendary loot, baby. Let's go. All right, well, I guess we don't want to actively just throw our stuff away, right? All right, I guess we'll take this. Wait, should we grab this? Why can't we grab it? Are we full? Oh, we are. Let's get rid of some of these umbrals. All right, we got some gloves. We got some gloves. You love to see it. 1360, man. Imagine that. All right, I'm going to put this on so we can pop even more grenades because we're crazy like that. And I think I might run Wither Horde. Why not? Why not, right? That's what we're here for. We're here to go. We're here to go crazy. All right, here we go. We're moving on. Oh.
When I was searching for the cannon schematics, I saw marching orders from Kaido. She wants to retake Mars as Cabal territory. Not sure how she'll feel about us interfering.
Adjust cannon trajectory.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Time to reload, Guardian. Don't worry, you'll be fine. But I'll stand by to revive, just in case.
Bro, you better. Are we going in we're going in a cannon for real?
To my knowledge, no Guardian has ever been on Savathun's ship before. Either she's inviting us aboard, or she's so weak after that encounter with Queen Mara that she's getting clumsy. I'm hoping for the latter, but I wouldn't bet on it.
here we go. Is this it? Wait, what do we... Oh my god! Ah! Oh! Let's go! Ah! Dude, this is sick.
Ikora, we made it onto the ship, and we're seeing traces of void light. Seems like maybe another Guardian got up here first.
That's impossible. Perhaps we've acted too hastily. There are too many unknowns.
Savathun is the god of cunning. To wait for a moment when her intentions are clear, we would wait forever.
Not forever. Just until we can provide backup. Guardian, Eris and I are pinned down. If you turn back now, it'll give us more time to plan.
I don't think Savathun will give us free time, Ikora. This might be our only shot. Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Be careful.
Oh, dude, this looks weird. We are officially in the ship, though. Better hope for the best. What was that? The heck is that? You know what? If they're gonna run, we might want to run Trinity Ghoul.
Did you see that moth just now? It was
They got arc shields.
not corrupted light, Guardian, but light like ours.
Yeah, run Trinity. Trinity is Bay. Let's go. Should I run a secondary though? Like maybe a shoddy? I guess we'll run the shoddy. Why not? All right, here we go. What's our super? Sorry guys, I don't even know what our super ability is. Oh, it's still Nova Bomb. Oh, but there's different... Oh, okay, so they changed it up. Nova Warp, obviously, we still got that. Vortex and Cataclysm. Nova Bomb travels slowly and seeks targets. Okay, so still the same stuff. Same stuff. It's very interesting. It's very interesting, this whole, like, I really like this. I can't wait for them to do this with Arc and Solar. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, let's do it. I almost forgot to use my super. I haven't used it yet. Let the anarchy commence. Let's go. Dude, this is one of my favorite bows. I mean, I also love Lemon too, but let's go. Look at all that damage. Look at all that damage. Oh man, really tried to hide. I'll be honest, something feels different about... Something feels different about the bows though. Like I feel like maybe I'm just slower with it, but a couple of tributes. Oh, dude, it didn't proc. Dude, they really don't want to die. I don't know what those moths are, but they gotta go. We also need something that's solar. Might as well, right? I'm not scared. Is that everything? Is there another one? Oh, here's one. Let's go. Legendary loot, baby. Guys, so far so good. So far so good. Oh, we got a new weapon.
The Hive shouldn't be able to use the light against us. They shouldn't be able to use it at all. The Traveler would never grant them that power. Not willingly, anyway.
It's a scout rifle.
We need to find Savathun.
It's called Perseus D. So it's kind of like it's a Haka weapon, so it's gonna be hard hitting, high impact. This one comes with stats for all. Hitting 3 targets increases weapon handling, stability, reload, and range. Wow, dude, that's kind of nutty. And headstone. Haka breach armaments. This weapon deals increased damage against vehicles, turrets, barricades, and stasis crystals. That's kind of cool. And we already get the weapon tracker for it. Dude, that's nice. That's pretty darn nice. And as you can see, a new change here that I really like with the weapons that they added is a numerical value to let you know just how much. Like, I don't know. I don't think this was here before, was it? I don't think this was here before. Where you, like, I mean, you could, obviously this was always here, but you didn't know exactly how much. But now, as you can see, when you go to like change certain stats, like for Aloy Mag, it drops from 85 to 76 in terms of range. Now, granted, it's a small thing. It's a small thing, but it, you know, some of the smaller things can be some of the biggest differences, you know? I like this change, though. I guess we'll keep what we have on. Heck yeah, guys. I like to try out the new weapons, you know? An upgrade module? Are consumables really full? Oh, we can only hold 25? No way. All right, let's, I don't want to drop this. I don't want to leave it, so I think I might actually, let's infuse something. But what? We'll infuse our null composure. Why not, right? We'll just throw that on. Why not? I like this weapon though. It's sexy. It's sexy. Let's go. All right, here we go. Oh, interesting. And once again, we need an arc weapon now. Let's just stick with this. Wow. I feel like we're running into a lot of arc and solar. So let's run this. Wow, the shields are definitely resilient. I don't want to waste my heavy, but had to be done. All right, let's see. What is this?
In there. I'm picking up unusual energy readings from that statue. Let's make a quick detour.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So these like little moth things will try to destroy you.
Those moths will attack if you don't shoot them, Guardian.
Interesting. Well, I like it so far. A stasis scout rifle. I don't know if we ever got one of those before, so this might be the first time. Only stasis weapons I know about are the hand cannon and some of that stuff.
That statue doesn't look Hive. I've never seen anything like it.
All parts of the glaive.
Looks like pyramid technology. What's it doing on Savathun's ship? We should bring it back to Ikora.
Oh, shoot. This thing definitely hits, I mean, it hits like a truck, but it's definitely slow firing. But the headstone is definitely pretty cool, though. I like that. Let's go. Get beasted on. All right, I take back everything I said. This weapon's kind of nice. So long as I don't get... Oh, shoot. Oh. Great, with the ogres again. You know what? That's fine. Had to be done. Oh, shoot. Forgot about those moths, man. They're easy to forget about because they're so tiny. Let's see what else we got. Is there anything up here? I hope we're going the right way. I mean, not sure. All right, I think this is definitely... Yep, this is definitely the right way. Oh, man. Look at those little moths just chilling. There's one over there. There it is. Dude, I gotta use like second sight or something to see these things. These damn things are so small. Oh man. This place is so ominous. Like, can we just take a moment, if no one's shooting at us, to just appreciate... Like, this is Taken King style of epicness. Like this, to me at least, this doesn't feel like your mom's everyday campaign, you know? Like this is serious. Wow. Wow, I can't believe my grenades didn't do the job there. Man, it really punishes you for not using the right element. I mean, it's not necessarily match game, but the shields definitely are more resilient than before.
There are reports of Savathun trying to capture void light from dead guardians. Maybe this is related. Maybe she's been studying the void all this time. Could that be how she did this?
Oh, dude, what is this? Dude, this looks weird.
That was Savathun. Hurry.
Look at this grand altar type area. Holy moly. Of course. A light bearer knight? What? The trailers didn't tell us about this. Hint my sarcasm. Imagine if, like...
That's void light.
Imagine if, like, Bungie never mentioned this, and you just hop into the campaign, and here you are.
No, that's impossible. Is that a ghost? It can't be. Get me closer, Guardian. I have to see.
Well, sir, you took too long explaining it. Oh my gosh.
That ghost helping the
Ah! First time getting killed by a light-bearing hive. First of many. Bro, he's got...
That thing is not like me. You see that, right? Can't believe this.
Wow. We just...
Have to keep going. Oh, Traveler, what has she done to you?
Dude. This is all too much. This is all too much. All right, guess we're going in. Nope, I should have known. It was too good to be true. Where you going? Don't run now. Where you going? Man, thank goodness for large mag sizes. All right, that's the first one. All right, we're gonna go with Withy Horde, Reese Wither Horde. Dude, it's like, it really is like a force push. And I gotta say, I love every minute of it. Get bodied. Let's go. We could probably just finish it off like this, right? Actually. Dude, I forgot. I was like, what is that sound? Like, what the heck? I totally forgot. Those things will come and like try to beam you. Let's go. Another chest. Double loot. You love to see it. You love to see it. Can we get a new weapon? No new weapons? Nothing. Pepperonis. All right, let's try to upgrade something. 1373, dude. That major. We'll just throw that in, and then we don't really have anything else. Oh, we can use this one too. Been rocking Hothead a little bit, which has been nice. Yeah, there we go. Pick those two up. Into the ominous realm we go.